program has been made possible with the continued support of our friends at Net Gaming Solutions. Hello, iGaming people. Welcome to APCW Perspectives. We have quite an international show to cover this week, so let's get right into it with stories from the United Kingdom. For several weeks, we've been talking about the pending merger of Ladbrokes and Galacoral. Part of that merger will include the sale of several hundred of their betting shops due to competition concerns. There's been some talk about potential buyers for those shops, and this week, Boyle Sports confirmed that they plan to purchase several, if not all of them. The Competition and Markets Authority ordered that between 350 and 400 shops must be sold, and Boyle Sport is looking at dropping £100 million to acquire 360 of those. Another element to this story involves William Hill, and last week we reported that Rank and 888 were making an effort to take over the company, a £3.16 billion effort, which William Hill rejected, saying it did not accurately reflect the value of their company. Of course, this is the same company who sent their CEO packing a couple weeks back and whose operating profit was down 16% for the first half of this year, and whose online segment has been sucking air. So naturally, William Hill's next strategic move is to invite affiliates to join their fantasy football league. Yeah, you know, I gotta admit, when I first heard about this, I was super excited, especially with the kickoff of the NFL season now less than a month away. Then I read further, and it's for the English Premier League. Soccer. Talk about deceptive advertising. Oh well, I won't hold it against any of you guys if you still want to play. Welcome back. You know, we're all aware that Israel contributes to our industry in many ways, from software to operators to lots of our friends working in various positions. So, I was a little surprised to hear that the country is planning to ban horse racing and gambling machines. A little surprised. Their finance minister said that the moves would protect the weakest and poorest from illusions and false hopes. Yeah. Of course, no changes were mentioned for the biggest pipe dream illusion of false hope out there, the National Lottery. Guess that one's okay. Turning our attention to the United States, I was quite surprised to learn that Bovada Poker had been sold and will be exiting the U.S. market. Quite surprised. Ignition Casino bought them up, and players need to transfer their accounts before the end of next month. Naturally, poker affiliates promoting Bovada via betting partners will need to contact them directly, as betting partners doesn't work with APCW anymore. Lastly, an interesting article I wanted to share. As online gambling regulation becomes more viable across other states here in America, the Massachusetts regulatory model is being touted as a gold standard by our friends at Online Poker Report. And their article explaining the reasons behind this assertion is a pretty good read. If you'd like to check it out, I've included a direct link in this video's description, along with all the other news we discussed. So, that's a wrap for this week. God willing, I'll see you back here again next week. And maybe, someday, you guys in the UK will stop calling soccer football. It's just silly. And it confuses me. What's the most you ever lost on a coin toss?